Hey everyone, welcome to Hope Ignited Reacts. Reacting like that. Ashley Miller over there to my right.
Yeah.
And Kevin Hale.
They're left though, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to say it the
Correct.
other way around, right?
You're left though, correct?
One of these days I'll learn that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Okay, here's what we're doing. So Hope Ignited Reacts is we're taking advantage of the trend that all the teenagers and everyone else loves of reaction videos. If you don't know what a reaction video is, we're going to watch something that most of these videos are going to be coming from you guys, and we're going to watch it, and hopefully it's one where we've never seen it before, because then it'll be like a live reaction to it.
Yeah.
And we're just going to get some commentary and kind of give our perspective. We wanted to do this kind of thing because our guest episodes, that's really where our heart is, but we always have a good time, and we're always like doing this stuff anyway in real life.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd just give this a shot.
I love to watch you react to things too. Like it
Yeah.
brings me so much joy.
You
So
too.
my hope is
Yeah,
that
you
people
crack me
just
up.
feel it, you know?
Right.
So it'll be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah. Most of the videos are going to be like inspirational videos. Sometimes we're going to do some fail videos or something funny like that. Maybe even some real videos from friends.
Ooh, I love that.
Huh?
Submit your
We've got
videos.
Yeah, we need to see those. So the first one we're doing today is called Painting
Painting a girl from Amsterdam.
an
something.
artist from Amsterdam, a colorful artist from Amsterdam. Our producer told us about this. He said it's really inspirational. We don't know anything, guys. We're just going into this live.
It's going to be
So
interesting.
here we go. All right.
Excuse me, miss. Oh my God, I love your colors. Your outfit is so cool.
Pink.
What's up? My name is Devon. I'm a
Hi,
local
nice to meet
artist.
you. I'm Erica. I'm an artist too.
Oh, you are? Oh, cool.
Great to meet you.
Could I paint your portrait really quick, just right there?
Not
Yes,
creepy.
of course, why
Yeah,
not?
we'll just paint your portrait, have a
Does she have
quick
Windex?
conversation.
Like
What's your name and
holstered?
what's one of your biggest dreams in life?
It's Erica Caravan. I'm an artist. I live
It's not her name.
in East Harlem, New York. And I'm from Amsterdam. And my biggest dream is world peace. It sounds simple, but
He's already better
Same.
than me.
Absolutely.
it's what we need at the moment.
Of course.
It's what we need anytime. So I'm a conceptual artist. I design spray cans and spray bottles for a better world.
What year did you come to New York?
22.
22?
So we're here for 2.5 years.
2.5 years?
But we just, before the pandemic, we were planning to come, and then we couldn't go. We had
Yeah.
to stay in Amsterdam for 2.5 more years.
It was beautiful when I went. I went 2 years ago. I want to go again to paint watercolors out there.
This reminds me of
Oh,
our
you
lipstick
should.
art
It's
episode with
beautiful.
Catherine.
So how's
got
Harlem? You like in
competition.
Harlem?
Yeah, we love it, and we like the people. There's a lot of Puerto Ricans there.
Oh
like-
yeah, a
like
lot
you.
of Boricuas.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out to my Boricuas.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I can show you this.
Oh, you
Like-
have a
I
Boricua,
got this
pa que
spray
lo
bottle.
sepa.
Yeah.
So cool, so cool. I grew up in the South Bronx, so right above East Harlem.
She's carrying those
Yeah,
like
I've been
6
living there
years.
for a few months.
Oh, you did?
Some years ago, yeah.
Oh, no
That was
way.
before all the new buildings
Yeah,
were
before the
built.
new buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm born and raised there. My whole family.
Or maybe
yeah.
we already saw each other some years ago. You know,
Probably.
related.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
What's your dream place in the world to visit?
I think it would be awesome.
So
to
far, I
see
could
the
do all
Earth
that.
from
Yeah.
the moon
Wait, the
Yeah.
art?
and just
Yeah,
know
what
Or,
he's
or
done.
carrying the
how
window.
fragile
Yeah.
it
Okay.
is and
Both.
how much I love this place, and that we should love each other more, and that we should take care of the planet and take care of each other.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But I think it would be amazing
She's very
to
sweet.
see it from the
Okay,
moon.
pause.
Wouldn't-
My early impression is this reminds me of that Humans of New York. You remember that?
Oh, I loved that.
I wonder if this is where we're going with that.
I
Where
hope
it's,
so. Yeah.
What happened to that?
I don't know, but
guy?
it got all of us through the pandemic. Like that was the coolest
It was,
thing
it was
ever.
even way back. That was one of the pioneer. Humans in New York was one of the pioneer social media things where it was like he would take a story, because you see people, if you know how New York is, you go rolling down the street, there's just like the craziest people you've ever
Yeah,
seen,
I
right?
love it.
Like you never know what you're going to come around the corner and run into, and sometimes you judge people by how they look, because people can be odd, right, to our perspective.
Yeah.
And then you see someone, and then they sit down, and he would talk to him, or he'd tell the backstory, and you feel like crap about. That's the theme. Is you always
Yeah.
feel like a judgmental jerk
Yeah,
after
yeah,
you
yeah.
read one of those, right?
Yeah. Was it the Windex that made you feel that way, or?
Well, I mean, I don't know. She's different than me. First of all, she's got like 4 different shades of pink going on.
I'm here for it. It's very NBCF.
Right, I know.
I like it. She's igniting hope
She's
in me.
obviously an artist,
Yeah.
you know.
Erico.
And the window. I mean, I'm curious, but this guy's like sitting there doing like a real thoughtful interview right away with him.
Yeah.
So
I like
we'll
it.
see. All right, starting back
The
up.
moon, wouldn't that be spectacular?
Absolutely, yeah, that's a great dream. I'm gonna paint the moon as the background
Oh,
because I like to customize everyone's background to
cool.
be personal.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
so I'm gonna
Thank
do the
you.
moon right behind your head. I love the red, by the way, and the pink, and the
Wow.
Oh, it's already getting
that.
better.
It started
Good
with my hair,
grief, that's
actually.
good.
I tried all colors like green and purple and blue and rainbow colors, everything. But this is the color I stuck with. So after choosing this color, all I wear is pink and red.
Yeah, that's so cool. Is it hard to like shop?
And I see no pink and red, I just go off. So, and through the years you collect t-shirts and,
Yeah.
and jackets
He's
and
really good.
trousers and everything. So it's not difficult anymore.
It's so cold in this station, like my hands are freezing.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to paint outdoors, but ever since it got cold, I started coming inside. But I don't know why it's so cold right now.
Yeah,
Like,
What
today is really,
station are
really,
they
really
in? It's like a
cold,
movie
so-
set.
so hard to
Yeah,
No one
paint.
else around. It's all
I
red
know.
and
Right.
stuff.
He picked
Red
a
is my
quiet
favorite
That is
station.
not
color, by
New
the way.
York.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
excellent.
agree.
Yeah, so
It is?
and I love painting with red. It's
Yeah,
just so
yeah.
fun. I don't know why it's so vibrant.
Red is a
Maybe it
strong
is.
color.
What are some of your hobbies?
Making art is a hobby, it's my life, but also I like to sing in a gospel choir.
You like to sing? Oh,
yeah,
that's
and
beautiful.
that's an amazing choir because it's called Wednesday Sings.
Jack of all
Yeah.
trades.
Founded by the Mama Foundation of the Arts. It's located in Harlem.
They're in New
And
York.
There are
everybody
New-
who
what
likes to
station in
sing
New York
can join
looks
the-
like
the
that?
That
choir.
one.
So
It's cold, too.
amazing, and there's so many good singers.
Yeah.
And we had this Christmas concert last week. And it was amazing. It's healing for the soul to sing. It's healing for the soul. So
As all art is healing for the soul, right?
yeah,
Not my
it
art.
is. It is.
So I'm gonna do like paintbrushes in the background for your
destructive to the
art,
soul.
and then I'm gonna do
Awesome.
some music notes. Who was one of the most influential people in your life?
It's my husband.
Oh, your husband? How does he
I
influence
would
you?
have said that.
He
My
supports
husband.
me. I doubt all the
I would say
time about
Justin,
everything.
too.
So,
I
obviously.
don't know. Maybe I should stop art.
Okay,
maybe
look
I
at that.
just
That's
get a job or
insane.
something, and
Yeah.
you just stop. All the art is so difficult, and you have so many
when I
disappointments.
painted
and-
you?
But he keeps me going. So when I'm sad, he says, "Oh, it will be okay. Come on, you can do it.
If you could give your 18-year-old self advice, what would you tell her?
Don't be so afraid." I was
Start
born and raised in a
Botox
very
now.
tiny village in the countryside
Okay,
in
wait.
the Netherlands.
Let me ask you, Ashley. Dang it, I went back.
What advice
Let me
would
ask
you give your 18?
What advice
would
you
give myself?
give yourself at 18?
Start Botox now. Don't take yourself or other things too seriously. And I probably would have told her what bridesmaids to have in her wedding and which ones to not. What about you? What would you have told your 18-year-old self 125 years ago?
I mean, those are all really good. I would say like one of the things that when I was younger that I just didn't know was, and you almost just have to experience life to do this, where finding that fine line between trusting people but being cynical enough, shrewd
That's
is the
good.
better word, where, you know, it's not one or the other. It's a little blend of both is a healthy perspective. Because I
Yeah.
think when I was a little more naive and trusting when I was younger, and then I got burned by that. And then you start to go through this period where you just don't trust anyone.
Do you want to know what did that for you? The Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, that actually was that hit you when you were a little younger though. But I mean, I was an
100.
adult, but like, yeah.
Trust issues for life. I
Did-
should have
tell
been
me
more
about that.
shrewd.
Blair Witch, like, when did you see it? Were you at a sleepover or something?
No, I saw it in the movie theater.
You went to a theater?
and just
You didn't know anything about it? Was it
But-
like this, or you're reacting to it live?
exactly. It just, but I mean, that forever scarred me and gave me trust issues because I lived my whole life thinking it was real until I realized it wasn't. And they're like, no, but the fear is real. And I'm like, yeah, the fear you've instilled in me because I thought that was real.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I would say where my the first time where I lost faith in humanity, I was 7 years old. We were watching Jaws for the first time, and my brother, right when Jaws is about to clamp down, like, you know, to bite down on him to scare him, my brother comes up from behind me. He's my older brother, and he grabbed me
Stop.
and bit me like a shark.
Stop. He
And
bit you like a shark.
Well, you know, he clamped down on me from behind, and I thought I was like in the jaws of the jaws.
gosh.
And I've never freaked out or cried more than I did right then. It was the most horrific experience of my life, and I cried and cried and cried about it. And he just kind of thought it was funny. I'm sure my mom like yelled at him or whatever.
Do you have a
but-
shark complex?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, it took me a
now.
little while, and then we saw this movie about piranhas, And so I was convinced that our swimming pool, we had piranhas in our swimming pool.
You have a water complex.
So I finally overcame all that.
Big dry land guy. Big dry land guy. So the painting was a lot further along. Keep going. Keep going. We're getting close. I like it. Keep going. I feel
let's
like
talk more about our phobias.
This is great. I like this.
Okay.
This is good.
We skipped ahead.
Come on, you can do it.
If you could give your 18-year-old
Here we
self
are.
advice,
Perfect.
what would you
We're
tell her?
408.
Don't be so afraid. I was born and raised in a very tiny village in the countryside of the Netherlands. And I always felt like it's too small for me. I just like big cities. I visited Tokyo and I love big cities so much. And all the people and all the different people come from everywhere in New York. And that's what I love about New York. So what I would say to my 18-year-old self, do it a bit quicker.
Yeah, quicker. That's so funny.
I'm okay with my life like it is, but I would have
no
loved to.
regrets.
She just had
like
time
maybe 10
to
years
sit and
longer,
have her
20 years
portrait
longer, maybe
painted.
30 years longer.
I mean, like if I see this guy, I'm
That's so
sitting
funny.
down,
Usually
but-
people will tell me when I ask them that question, they say like, I tell myself to slow down. You're like, speed it up.
I speed it up, yeah.
What message do you think the world needs to hear right now?
World peace. Love each other, see each other, look at each other.
Absolutely.
We're all people, we're all human beings, so stop killing each other. Just love each other and we need peace.
All right, Erico, thank you for sharing your life with me on this cold winter day. This is my interpretation of your life.
Oh, this is amazing.
Thank you, thank you.
Whoa. It's,
I expected
I
tears.
love it. I love
Thank
it
you
so
so
much.
much.
It's
Cry.
beautiful.
Be careful, it's
Cry.
kind of wet.
Yeah, wow. Can I hug you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
so
Thank
much.
you.
She
Thank
took
you
her
so
Windex
much.
bottle and squirted it.
Or she hugs
Erased
him.
all
She
of it.
hugs him and puts the portrait against his back. And she's like, "Oh,
All right.
that was
Okay,
really
that was
good though. He's
crazy.
incredibly talented. Maybe we'll like happen upon him someday, and he can paint us."
You know, it's like Catherine, shout out to our episode with Catherine Mason, who is now in New York. She
Yeah.
was in Houston. She does she
Painted with lipstick.
lipstick.
Yeah.
She uses lipstick paintings. This is a really cool episode talking about all that. But Ashley and I tried doing it. It was the most pathetic
Mine was great. I
art.
don't know what you're talking
I was talking about yours.
Yeah.
Mine was good. I was being gracious, but
That was cool though.
But anyway, it was anytime I've ever seen like a real artist
Mm.
painting and working, it feels like I'm looking at magic.
Agreed.
I don't understand how someone does
No,
something
that
like that.
inspired me. My takeaway from that video is just he really took the time to get to know her. And again, I would have been like, "Oh my gosh, look at her. She's cool in her pink or whatever."
Mm-hmm.
But it's really cool to kind of pull back the curtain and get to know a little bit more about somebody. So I thought that was great. That inspired me.
Yeah, so I've never really, I don't know if I've really talked about this on the show before, but I was a photographer for a really, really long time and studied photography, and really, it was my main hobby for many years, but also it's my main artistic outlet. And the thing about like when I would study really great photographers, they would all say the same type of thing, that it was more about that they were really interested in connecting with the subject. Like the lighting and all that was important, but the great ones were able to very quickly like figure out where the humanity was or the essence of the person or however you're trying to portray them.
Yeah.
Like, if you want them to be a dark, brooding entity, then you can do lighting and all that kind of thing if that's who they are. But the really great photographers, they could find that spark of whatever that person was inside, no matter how many publicists were around them and whatever. And so they would often like talk to them. They would just insist, I need like 2 minutes with a person, and they just try to connect
It's
in
a
some
vibe
human
check.
way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, in this kind of a situation, the magic of that final product was he cared about her.
Yeah.
He
Agreed.
cared, right?
Agreed. That was the genuine hug. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
He was
that
like
was cool.
really interested in her life. She kind of realized at some point, okay, this is not some kooky thing. This is like, this guy's really cool.
Yeah.
No matter what the picture ends up looking like, I'm in the moment. I'm enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
I wonder how many like Wall Street brokers or whatever would have just like blown past the guy and be like, no way I'm sitting down.
Or
and stopping
the
him.
opposite, me. I would have walked in front of him, walked backwards, walked again, like, hey,
Please,
see me?
paint
You want to
me.
do me? I want to do me. I want that photo. That would be
Yeah.
really cool. But no, we appreciate it. Thank you to our producer Terrell for
Yeah,
sending in
was
that
good.
video. Please, guys, keep the videos coming. We love when you guys submit us really great content to work with. If it inspires you, if you think it would inspire others, if it ignites hope in you, send us your videos. We would love to take some time to watch them and let you know how we react.
All right, stay tuned for the next Hope Ignited Reacts coming soon.